Hello everyone, welcome to today's tutorial. Today I am doing a very warm toned red smoky eye with a lot of shimmer on the lid and some fake lashes and everything super bold. This is not an everyday look by any means. I used the Tarte Tarteist Pro palette, and I know I just did a video on this, but I've really been enjoying it, and I thought that since it's sold out on Sephora, a lot of other people must be enjoying it. So if you have any look ideas using this, please let me know. Anyway, so that's all I wanted to say. So please hit the subscribe button down below and let's get into the tutorial. Sorry my palette's so dirty. I've been actually really enjoying it and using it a lot. So first I am going to go in with this shade called Innocent, and I am going to use it as my transition shade. So I just picked it up on a Sigma E40 brush, and I'm just going to buff it into my crease and then bring it up slightly just to really buff it out and make it a little smoky. And then without any product on the brush, I'm just going to keep blending back and forth. I do this quite a bit, so I'm going to obviously cut a lot of it out, but just keep blending because this is one of the most important steps. Next, I'm going to go in with this red tone shade called Mod, and I'm going to really pack it onto a Sigma E25 brush. And I'm just going to place this into the crease, but I'm not going to bring it up like I did that transition shade. I'm just going to keep it fairly low. I'm dipping into more product because I really want this to be an intense cranberry toned smoky eye, so I want to really build up this color. And then going back in with my Sigma E40 with no further product on it, I'm just going to blend it out a little bit. I find that after I blend it a little bit, I've actually kind of blended a lot of the color away, so I go back in and I pick some more up, and then I just, again, do the same thing and place it in the crease. I just want to really build the intensity. And then back in with this Sigma E40 just to blend everything out. Next, I'm going in with this very warm tone brown shade called Whimsy. I'm also picking it up on my E25 brush. I'm putting it in the same place that I put the Mod shade, and I'm just keeping it really low in the crease. This is only to add just a little bit of warmth to the look. And I only used a little bit because it's very pigmented. So I'm just adding a little bit there, and again, blending it out with my Sigma E40. Then I'm going in with a Wet MAC 242 brush, and I am going to use this color here, which is my favorite color in the palette. I'm really excited to use it. It's called Minx. And I'm just putting this all over my lid. And I'm going to kind of carve out my lid shape with this. Then I'm not going to dampen my brush any further, but I'm just going to go in with this shade right here, this pretty bronze called Ethereal, and I'm just going to place that very lightly over the top of the Minx color just to add a little bit of warmth again. Okay, and then I'm going to do some winged liner, so I am going to use my Tarteist clay paint liner. This is just a mini version. It came in a set with a brown one, and I got the minis just because when I bought the full size, it dried out before I could finish it, so I feel like this is a good option. The set also came with this little tiny brush, so I'm going to try using that today. I tried to use it on this eye, and it's not the easiest, but that might be because I'm just not used to it, so I'm going to continue to try to use it because it is a really cute brush and it'd be good for traveling. I've never done winged liner on camera, so please forgive me if I don't stay in the frame because, again, I'm used to getting super close to the mirror, but I'm going to try my best. So first with this eyeliner, I kind of like to outline the shape that I'm going for, and then I like to fill it in afterwards, just because I found that this eyeliner is kind of hard to remove. So if I make a mistake, it's easier when I've done a light sketch almost of the shape that I want. Because if I go full force and just make it super black, then it's really, really hard to get off. That's one thing I love and hate about this eyeliner, is that it's super, super difficult to get off once you apply it and once it's set. I love that because it lasts a super long time, but again, I don't like it because if I make a mistake, it is a pain. Okay, so I just did a couple touch-ups off camera for my liner, but I feel like I did a pretty good job at staying in the frame. And once the liner is done, I like to just take a makeup wipe. This one is by Yes to Coconuts. And I just like to clean up the sides because I hate when eyeshadow like goes past the liner. I don't know, I just don't like that look, especially not on me. So I just kind of clean it up. Okay, so the eyes are all done and I went ahead and did my full foundation routine. If that's something you'd be interested in seeing in a separate video, I can definitely do that, but I feel like it would be a bit redundant doing it every single tutorial, so I just kind of skipped through it. Now I'm going to move on to bronzer. So I'm going to take my Anastasia contour kit yet again. I don't really have many bronzers because I used to be really in love with Benefit Hoola, and that's what I would use all the time, but I threw it out because benefit tests on animals, so I refused to purchase it again. So if you have any good bronzer recommendations, please let me know. Of course, by cruelty-free companies. But in the meantime, I am just going to use this, and I'm going to, I think, actually mix some of the warmer ones. Maybe I'll mix all three. I feel like the middle one might be just a bit too cool tone for this look because I got such a warm eye look going on. So I kind of mixed all three on this Sigma F30 brush. It's huge, and I don't think I'm going to contour today, so I think this will be enough just to kind of warm up my skin, because as you can see, I'm extremely pale. And I'm just going to place this product underneath my cheekbones, but not in a sharp contour, more so in just a light and fluffy motion. This is also not the brush that you want to be contouring with. So I'm just also kind of bringing it up on the cheeks a little bit just to add some color back into my face. Then for blush, I'm going to take this one by Nars in the color Dolce Vita. It's a nice plummy color, perfect for this time of year. Again, if you have any good blush recommendations, I would love to hear it because all of my blushes were MAC and I'm going to get rid of them very soon and I don't feel comfortable using them. So if you have any good blush recommendations that have some really good formulas from some cruelty-free brands, I would love to hear it. I'm just taking a little bit on a blush brush just because, again, we have a lot going on the eye, so I don't want a crazy cheek. And then to highlight, I'm just going to take my Real Techniques setting brush, and I actually just got this from Christmas from my best friend in the whole world, and I'm so excited about it. It is, oh, that's very reflective. Oh, my fingerprints are all over it. It's the Sleek Makeup, I don't even know what this is called, highlighting palette in Solstice. Everyone's been talking about this and I'm so excited to finally have one because they don't sell Sleek makeup in Canada, but my best friend's parents went to Australia, I think it was, and yeah, they brought them back for me and I got it for Christmas and I'm just so excited. So I don't know what shade I'm gonna go with. I think I might mix these two shades. We'll see how that works. This is my first time actually using it, so I don't know how it's even gonna look. Oh shit. Oh my god. I did not expect it to look like that. Oh my gosh. That's intense. I love that. I used a lot, which of course you don't need. I probably should have looked into that before. That makes my face look wet. Oh, this is so exciting. Thank you, Hannah. This is so, oh my god. I feel like Rudolph. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, so now I have zoomed you back in and I'm just going to do my lash line really quickly. I'm going to go in with the burgundy shade called Maud and the warm shade called Whimsy, the warm brown, and I'm just going to mix the two, and I'm just going to place that on my lower lash line. Then I'm just going to kind of buff everything out with a 217. It has nothing on it, it's just a bit stained. So any clean brush that you have would work. Then I'm just going to line my waterline with my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencil. This is in the color 0, it's just their normal black one. Okay, and then I'm going to pop on some fake lashes. These are the Boudoir lashes by House of Lashes. They are completely cruelty-free. They are all either natural human hair or synthetic fibers. These ones in particular are made of synthetic fibers. I really appreciate that they are also completely vegan. That's also a really nice thing to have in your lashes. So I'm just going to use my Duo brush on adhesive and pop these bad boys on. I've used them a couple times, so I'm sorry if they're a little gross. So the eyes and the face are done, and now all that's left are lips. So I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Melted Liquid Lipstick in the shade Melted Nude. It's just a nude lipstick that is a little more on the warm side. There's a lot more peach than pink in it, so I thought it would complement the eyes well while not being too matchy-matchy. I feel like that lip might be a little too orangey. Might be a little too dark for my pale skin. I definitely don't like that. Okay, so instead of that lip, I thought it was way too warm and it just wasn't a flattering color on me. I'm going to go with the Tarteist lip paint. This is in the shade Namaste, I think. Yeah. And it's a mini. I'm obsessed with mini lip products. I just love them. Pretty much all my lipsticks are mini. Apparently this is a whole Tarte tutorial. I didn't even realize. Sorry about that, but I guess I really like Tarte. And that is the finished look. I really like how it turned out. I'm really excited about it. It's a little dramatic, so I think I'm gonna wear it on Christmas Day because, I don't know, I just really like it and I like bold looks. Let me know if you have any requests and please hit the subscribe button down below and I will see you next time. Bye.